The Theudrcast is not affiliated and does not represent any 12-step fellowship. I, Bill Ward, the host of the Theudrcast, will be sharing my experience and my journey of recovery. That does include, but is not limited to, the literature contained in the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous and the 12 Steps. Our guests will be sharing their own path to recovery and what has worked for them. The Theudrcast encourages and supports all paths to recovery. Welcome everybody to the Theudrcast. UDR stands for Uncover, Discover, and Recover. My name is Bill Ward, and I'm coming to you from the recovery capital of Canada, Calgary, Alberta. Here we are going to discuss everything recovery, different perspectives, different experiences, both with the people I know and with others from around the world. If you resonate with anything you've heard on this episode today, we ask that you share it with anyone who you think may benefit from it. If you have any questions or comments, please find us at BILLWARDLIFE and send us a message in the info section. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you are interested in more recovery content, you can find the buttons for the YouTube channel and other social media outlets on the homepage, and you will be redirected to those platforms. We can recover, one person, one family, one community at a time. You know, in the book, it talks about the no effect of mental defense against the first drink, right? It says at a certain point, the alcoholic will have no effective mental defense against the first drink. So what does that mean? It means that I can fucking think about what alcohol is going to do to me this time. I can think about I'm going to lose my family, or it's going to wind me up in these terrible situations, and I'm probably going to fucking burn my life down. And then I don't pick it up because I can remember. Or I remember, I'm not going to get my kids back, or I'm going to lose my kids, or, the last time my boss said, fucking, if I catch you coming in drunk again, or you miss another day, you're done. So I remember these things. So I'm using an effective mental defense against the first drink. So then I don't do it. Really what I'm doing is I'm resisting the drink. And once you understand this illness, whatever you resist will always persist until you fucking accept it and work yourself through it with one thing only, which is a higher power. And, the step one literature is, whatever's on the wall, who the fuck cares? What's behind me on the wall right now, who the fuck cares? Because that doesn't really tell me fuck all. It doesn't tell me nothing. And I can always tell when somebody's really working their program because they don't share off the fucking wall. That's easy to share off the wall, but there's no fucking value in it. What the fuck are we talking about? Right? There's 51 pages in the big book that describe step one to a fucking T. 51 pages of 103 pages of a solution. So half of that fucking solution is in step one, which is the problem. And why do they put half of the literature in step one? Because I will, by every form of self-deception and experimentation, try to prove myself an exception to this rule that I can drink again safely. I'm going to try it. Many of us, pursue it to the gates of insanity and to death. So it's really important to go through the literature. Coming in here and fucking listening to you guys, I don't want to be left out. I'm an alcoholic too. But I don't even know what the fuck that means. But my rationalizing mind will tell you, well, I can look at my life and it looks like I'm an alcoholic, and these guys are kind of telling me I'm an alcoholic, so I'm an alcoholic. But never really understanding what an alcoholic fucking is. In the book it talks about, what if this guy doesn't even think at all? What if I don't even think at all and I find myself fucking with a drink in my hand, pounding at the bar like the book says, fuck, how did I ever get here? Well, I'm just going to stop with the fucking sixth. Oh, what's the use anyhow? The thing with me is I have a fucking spiritual malady. I live in a spiritual sickness, and it's based in the selfish self-centeredness of me, and I'm always self-concerned, thinking about me. What am I going to lose, or what am I not going to get? How's this going to affect me? Whatever it is in my life is all about me. That is the root of my trouble. That is what generates the spiritual malady, the restless, irritable, discontent, and many other words too. Like they could have put about 100 words behind those three. And when I live there, the book says that I will succumb to the desire again. It means fail to resist. Why? Because the part of my brain that fucking has already been trained for fucking 30, 40 years that says you need relief, you need it now, what's always giving it to you? Boom, the drink. And I don't have a fucking choice because my mental defense that I've been using for 4 months just went out the fucking window and I didn't even think it fucking all. And I pick up the drink and I put it in my mouth and then I'm not drinking to escape life anymore. I picked up the first drink because I needed a fucking break from me and my fucking shit and all your shit, which is still based in me really, but it looks like it's your shit. And I put the drink in my mouth to escape that. The minute it hits my bloodstream, I am no longer drinking to escape you or me. I'm drinking to overcome a physical craving beyond my mental control. My body now tells me, you're fucking drinking. And I have no fucking choice in my mind. So my body just keeps picking it up, and I keep thinking I'm picking it up. And then I fucking put it down, and I burn my life down finally. And then somebody says, why don't you just make better choices? And then I go to the meeting, and I said, fuck, I keep making terrible choices. I chose this. I chose this. No, you didn't, because you don't understand step fucking one. The alcohol chose you because you live in a spiritual malady and you need fucking relief. You had no fucking choice because you failed to resist. And the minute you put it in your body, you go on the spree, you emerge remorseful, you swear off with a firm resolution not to do it again. I'm fucking done. And then what happens? It's repeated over and over and over and over. And the more that I think I'm picking it up and making the choice, which I have never had the choice in, I fucking create more guilt, more shame, more hurt with a need to use it more because I'm now more in the spiritual malady. And it just gets worse and it gets deeper. Understanding that, in the Roland Hazard story, it talks about the gates of hell had closed on him with a clang. That's what the fucking book will do. It'll fucking convince you of your true predicament so that you know you got two fucking choices. You pick up the kit of spiritual tools laid at your feet or you die an alcoholic death. And if you're not dead 6 feet under, you're dead fucking walking on this earth with fucking no purpose and no consciousness of what the fuck you are or who you are, and you're dead inside. And once you fucking have that deep gut level concession of what this fucking illness is, you will fucking seek the solution with the desperation of a drowning man. You will grab onto that flimsy reed that's in the lake that can't even hold its own weight. You grab that book and your sponsor in this program and the meetings, and you fucking hold on to that, and it turns into the powerful, loving hand of God that I did not fucking want when I got here. That's what that book has done for me. It's given me my life, not my old life back. It promises to recreate my life based on a foundation of my Creator. And that's what it's done for me. It's allowed me to find my fucking authentic self that I don't need to justify nothing to fucking nobody. And you guys know me enough in this room that I don't fucking justify fuck all. Because I'm okay with me. I don't care what fucking people might want to say about me or whatever. Because you know what? That's not my shit. You want to come and tell me what someone said about me? Fuck, I don't care. I really don't. Because I'm okay with me. I believe in myself today. I believe in myself because I believe more in the power that pulled this chronic alcoholic drug addict back from the gates of death. And I ain't never fucking going back. And I can't say that sitting here just because I want to. The only way that I can achieve that is by doing what's in that fucking book. On a daily, minute-by-minute basis sometimes. Understanding these steps. And they take fucking years to understand. The first set of steps is this fucking clearing the surface, man. That's just the surface because I got a substance issue. That's not the fucking problem, though. The book is about me finding this power within myself that's connected to this other power that will solve all of my problems, like what Rob read. And these spiritual principles will solve every fucking problem, no matter how bad it is. I don't need to drink, and I can always be of service through anything. So if you're new or you're struggling, you're coming back, you don't understand your fucking illness, I'd highly recommend that you get into the literature, find a sponsor that really can articulate what the fucking problem is so that the gates of hell close on you with a fucking clang so that you seek this desperation program with everything you got. And then what you'll learn over time is you'll fucking get that injection of the God dope in your fucking vein, and that fucking God dope will fucking carry you. And you will never want to fucking not have the God dope because it's the best dope ever, right? So if you're new, struggling, coming back, you got a problem with drugs or alcohol, you're in the right place. This is where we get her done, but we don't get her done by sitting on our asses doing fuck all. There's work. Thank you for tuning in to the Theudrcast. We hope you have enjoyed this episode. The viewpoints and the opinions expressed today were solely of the individual sharing them. If you resonated with this episode, please follow us and share this link with anyone that may benefit from it. Please visit us at BILLWARDLIFE to see everything that we have going on. We can recover. One person, one family, one community at a time.